So Bob, real quick, this is Bob. He's been taking us out on some of these fishing excursions out here in Progreso, in Mexico. So, you know, you were sharing some stories with us about living in Mexico, living in Belize, and whatnot. So I know you chose to live in Progreso over Merida.
Right.
What was the deciding factor in that?
Well, I'm not a big city guy to start with, but the real beauty of this area is that I can live in this little, and not Progreso, but in Chuberna and Chalem. These are little tiny fishing villages. Not a lot of gringo population. Stores are local stores. Everything is Mexico. So I can live a very inexpensive, primitive life and then hop in the car and I'm 30 minutes away from everything from Home Depot to the stuff in Merida. So I can have the advantage of both. And the second thing is, Merida gets really, really hot. And although it gets hot out here at the beach too, we almost always have a sea breeze. So it just is more of our lifestyle.
So cost of living, I'm assuming y'all did your research, Merida versus here. So is it much cheaper here on this side or comparable?
No, actually, I can't really address that. I can't say. Because define cost of living, you know, we're a cash country here. So we own our home. Right now we're renting, but we own our home typically. So, you know, what's the expenses?
That's
Food and groceries.
Wow.
I know we pay a little bit more for electricity at the beach because you have a better rate than we do. But other than that, it's kind of worth it.
Okay. Now, I heard some folks say the internet costs a lot more, and you might not know what is the price
Yeah,
there.
I have no idea what it costs in Merida. I know at this time, and we've gone through several different internet options, but at this time we use the Telcel mobile modem, which is just a little modem we plug into the wall. We pay 520 something pesos a month for it. $25, $30. And again, we get 10 meg and
pretty stable.
Yeah, reasonably. The only time it's not so good here at the beach is on weekends if there's a lot of people.
Okay.
Then they eat it up. But we stream TV and all on that.
Okay. So so you've been here 7 years.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned y'all considered going back to the U.S. What made you decide to stay?
We realized we just couldn't afford to live in the States. I mean, everything has gotten so expensive there, from gas to medical, and even though we qualify for all that stuff, we found that we actually get better medical here, and typically it's cheaper than what our deductible would have been there, and we don't have insurance.
Wow.
So we've gone through a lot of procedures here, from my wife having stent surgery to me with lower back. We've had lens replacement, dental, everything is awesome.
And y'all been totally satisfied
Absolutely.
with the quality of care?
Oh, I think it exceeds in the States.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So any words for any people who are considering, say, Mexico or...
Yeah, it's hot and buggy here. Stay home. Don't come. You guys will just ruin it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Bob. I appreciate your feedback. Just trying to share the word with other folks about living abroad and cutting expenses and actually having a much better quality of life. And I think your input helps in that. Awesome.
You know, and another thing people don't consider is those of us that do this sort of thing, yourselves included, we're not normal people.
That's true.
We're a little different than the other people, you know? Yeah. So the first place that we could do this sort of thing, but secondly, because of that, we have by far more friends here than we've ever had any place else we've lived, because they're kindred spirits.
Absolutely.
They're not all needy friends, you know, they're just, everybody enjoys this lifestyle. Nobody wants to change it. We just want to live here and enjoy it.
Now, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Those are some excellent points. So, man, appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
You bet, buddy.
And talk to you soon.
Okay.